Parsons is a city in and the county seat of Tucker County, West Virginia, United States. The population was 1,485 at the 2010 census. The mayor of Parsons is Dorothy Judy, and the city administrator is Jason Myers. The city is also governed by a city council. Parsons was created in southern Tucker County. The town was named for Ward Parsons, described by one source as having once on the land on which the town was built, and by another as having been an aged wilderness pioneer in the area. The West Virginia Central and Pittsburg Railway was built into Parsons in 1888. The railway caused the town to boom by the 1890s. The railway was later merged into the Western Maryland Railway and provided passenger train service until the 1950s. In the early 1890s, a dispute known as the Tucker County Seat War took place between the people in the town of Parsons and that of St. George over the location of the county seat. Although nobody was killed in the war, the situation came to a climax when a mob of armed men from Parsons marched on St. George and took the county records by force. The 1985 Cheat River flood caused extensive damage in Parsons. Over 90% of the businesses and hundreds of homes were damaged or destroyed. 25 years later, in 2010, several empty storefronts lined the street up to the courthouse. Bars, restaurants, clothing stores and other businesses never returned to Parsons. The floods caused an estimated $570 million in damages. More than 3,500 homes and 180 businesses were destroyed. The B.F. Long & Company General Store had a high water mark more than 7'6" from the floorboards. Flood stage in the shallow riverbed was only 7 feet. Located at Parsons and listed on the National Register of Historic Places are the Tucker County Bank Building, Tucker County Courthouse and Jail, and Western Maryland Depot. Parsons is located at 39A circumflex degrees 5A circumflex superscript 245A circumflex superscript 3 and 79A circumflex degrees 40A circumflex superscript 246A circumflex superscript 3Y right double angle bracket inverted question mark / I umlaut right double angle bracket inverted question mark 39.09583A circumflex degrees and 79.67944A circumflex degrees Y right double angle bracket inverted question mark / 39.09583 minus 79.67944. The Cheat River is formed at Parsons by the confluence of the Shavers Fork and the Black Fork. The city has a total area of 1.20 square miles, of which 1.11 square miles is land and 0.09 square miles is water. The climate in this area has mild differences between highs and lows, and there is adequate rainfall year-round. According to the K-paragraph and climate classification system, Parsons has a marine West Coast climate, abbreviated CFB on climate maps. As of the census of 2010, there were 1,485 people, 628 households, and 419 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,337.8 inhabitants per square mile. There were 730 housing units at an average density of 657.7 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 98.8% white, 0.1% African American, 0.1% Native American, and 1.1% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race was 0.8% of the population. There were 628 households, of which 29.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 50.3% were married couples living together, 10.8% had a female householder with no husband present, 5.6% had a male householder with no wife present, and 33.3% were non-families. 29.3% of all households were made up of individuals and 15.4% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.36, and the average family size was 2.87. The median age in the city was 42.7 years. 22.7% of residents were under the age of 18. 6.7% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 24.4% were from 25 to 44. 26.4% were from 45 to 64. And 19.9% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.7% male and 51.3% female. As of the census of 2000, there were 1,463 people, 642 households, and 426 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,332.5 people per square mile. There were 731 housing units at an average density of 665.8 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 98.97% white, 0.21% Native American, 0.07% from other races, and 0.75% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race was 0.34% of the population.